Damn, that quality packaging.
Well packaged. Teaser.
Preview.
Quiet on set. That's what the outro could be. Just like the sound of his car. It's like, and then it's like to be continued. Or not to be continued, but like, I don't know. Preview.
So what did you get, man? You still have yet to tell the folks.
I just told you. Street Faction door cards. I don't know how they go on because they don't have instructions, but I'll figure it out.
How would you go about cleaning this? Did you like some quick detailing? Wipe it down? We can see if they make it to the S2000. Nah, son. I think I'm gonna go with evasive. So we could do a comparison video.
Compare what? You're drunk to my old?
Hey. Don't be talking about my peoples like that. Street Faction to Nissan, evasive to S2000. I would have been done by now.
Been done, gave up.
I like that one. Because it's probably right. I would have said, yo, screw this. I'm gonna go find Greg to give me a hand.
Okay, these are not going in easily. I think they might have to break, probably. What's up, bro? You can drive from that side?
It's right-hand drive. So what are you checking right now?
How hard it is to close the door, where the gas actually seals on the door card. Step 1, open your door. I don't know what the hell I did to my knee, but that shit hurts so bad. Remove the mud on your door.
Damn, son. Look at my finger.
Pop this little trim piece out with your pick tool, and then that covers up 10mm bolt, or screw. I'll leave that in there because it'll fall out eventually.
I think flossing on that candy thing, blowing day. What are you looking at?
Oh, somebody's edit of Drifter Line. Then take out these 2 screws.
10 mil?
See. Easy as that. Got your nice OEM door panel. You're just gonna put the bolts and the nuts on the door pull. So this is a Allen, I don't know what size it is. Next, you're gonna pop out your window switch, locks, and then the power mirror controls that I guess I don't even need now. I'm not running power windows, or power mirrors, so. This is kind of useless, but I'll put it in anyway. These are a pain in the ass. Actually, I don't.
Oh, that's definitely, I feel like it's steel. It's too heavy to be aluminum.
Steel. And now you've got this cool little 3D printed, I don't even know what to call it, mount. And it just clips in where the factory clips go. Yeah, that's not good.
Welcome to winter. Winter is here.
Winter is coming.
I'm so ready for Game of Thrones.
Honestly, completely forgot that Game of Thrones existed.
Next summer. Last one. 6 episodes.
6?
Oh.
They better be like 2 hours long each.
Very important step here. Don't tighten it down too tight.
Yeah, I cracked some of the 3D printed pieces on the passenger side. 3D printed pieces on the passenger side.
You're interrupting our client session. See who's back there? Rambling.
Can you just time lapse this with your camera? Can you just speed it up?
Disgusting.
What? Alright, so you don't run this little tweeter cover thing. I'm also not running a tweeter because I'm not running speakers anymore. So, trash. Alright, step number 12. This connector gets in the way of the door panel from sitting flush on the door. So, take the clips out of here. And then what I did on the other side is I just pushed the grommet through the back. Take this grommet out. Actually, I gotta take the speaker out first. I'm also not using this, but you can get the door panels with the speaker hole cut out if you wanted to run your factory speaker. Or aftermarket, I guess, as long as it's a 6-inch speaker. I'll just take that out right now so I can plug these in on the other side. Probably take this clip out. Now this has like a rolled lip on it, so it should be okay with the wires, and if not, I will have to just run these wires to these and maybe hard line them. So if it does rip, I'll have to extend the wires anyway, so I'm not too concerned about it.
Middle finger has went numb.
Using too much.
It may be right. It may be right.
Alright, so you also need to undo this clip right here. I'll just cut it just in case to make sure it definitely doesn't get in the way of the door card. Now I got the speaker out and the windows up. Tuck these back in here. It's really hard to clip it in if you don't have a hand inside the door. It's still kind of a pain. All right. There we go. And then on the other side, I just tucked these connectors in here since I'm not using them. And I probably am gonna go back through this door and I might delete some of the wires, but I'm gonna have to pull out the whole chassis harness when I paint my interior for the cage. So I'll just do that all at the same time. And also this wiring harness is completely separate from the chassis harness. So when I pull off my door, I'll just unclip it from the body right here, and then I can mess with all of this wiring and it not be a complete waste of time putting it together now. But I'm gonna go get a zip tie so I can zip tie this wire against the door panel so it doesn't get hit when the window rolls down. So I'm just gonna fish a zip tie through this hole and out this hole just to keep it against the metal panel here.
Many benefits to being in the shop. He has his personal stash of zip ties at all times.
I mean, you can get them at Harbor Freight, a pack of like 100, I think. It's like $1.99. Okay, so now we're basically ready for the door panel. I gotta plug up the window switch to roll it down because it makes it a little bit easier to have somebody on the backside holding the nuts that hold in these cables. They've got like little clamps that are like 3D printed. They're real fancy. So I'm gonna get the door panel again, roll the window down, and then I'm gonna have Xavier help me put the Allen bolts in to hold all of this stuff in.
Holla at your boy. What you need me to do?
Can you hold that?
Damn. Do have a nice little.
Lightweight.
Nah. This is far from lightweight.
Okay, so now we're gonna put these clips in.
Everybody want to be a bodybuilder.
This just holds this from moving, and this will go into this. So this will be the slide for the lock and unlock. And this ball
I really hope that's focused.
just sits in there. Yeah, me too.
I don't think it is.
Well, screw it. Don't try to like torque these with an impact, because I cracked the one on the driver's side or the passenger side, but it still works. But still, you don't want it to break.
This is crazy how thin the plastic is.
It's not even that thin.
He was just really torquing it
It's
down.
just, yeah, I mean, I don't know how much weaker 3D printed plastic is than like however else they make plastic.
I need to guess a 3.
So you do the same exact thing with the handle as the lock. What a piece of shit.
It broke?
Yes.
Plastic quality isn't the best.
This plastic. Same exact thing happened on the other one. I tried to push the ball in, just broke the clip, and now it just falls out. But I don't really care about that. If someone else daily drives their car, you might care about that more than me. Is this gonna be in focus here?
I don't know.
Well, basically the ball for the handle is gonna go in here. You put that together, and then you put your bolts back in here, tighten it up, and then you put the latch through that hole.
Hold it really well, scratch my eye.
Well, you wanna get the camera? All right, so this is what the back side's gonna look like. You got these holding the clips down, your strap, fish through the hole. Your lock should have the slide on it if yours doesn't break. See all of this bolted in with the 3D printed, I don't even know, window switch mount, mirror mount. Now I just plug up the mirror controls. It's gotta go more forward. All right, so once all that's done, everything's hooked up. They give you these plastic clips. I found that if you use a dead blow hammer, I wouldn't use a metal one because you might break the clip. Just line them up with the holes on the bottom.
Just cut me in.
You got it lined up, just. Bam. Right on there. These actually hold it really tight. Boom. And that's basically it. Now just make sure all of your windows and mirrors work if you plugged up your mirrors. I did not. And that basically wraps up today's short video. Street Faction door panels. They make them for a bunch of cars. S13s, S14s, I think FRS, 350zs, I think maybe RX-7s too.
What would you rate it out of a 10?
I'll give it a 9.
Quality?
Quality?
Yeah.
9.
Okay.
I'm giving it a 9 overall, just because that clip broke.
Yeah, that is pretty annoying.
It's supposed to be like this
Yeah, just show them real quick.
little slide. But as soon as I tried to push it in there, I didn't even put a lot of pressure on it, but it snapped off, and it did the same thing on the other side too. But these are all 3D printed, so I don't know if that like affects the strength of the plastic. But I mean, I didn't apply like any force to it, and it just broke the clip. I mean, I guess it would suck if your battery died. Because I honestly, I don't know if these, sometimes when you pull interior door handles, it automatically does the lock. I guess that would be a good test to see if it does. Let me try it. Yeah, I guess even when it's locked, it'll still open it. So, whatever. I'm good with it. My phone just started playing Cletus McFarland. To get a better understanding of why I would switch from the nice factory door panel to this one, you can see right here, this is as far as the factory door panel comes out. So if I were to put an X brace in here, I would have to start it over here. And you see, obviously that's not gonna even work with my seat. But with this, it mounts, it's like literally right on the gasket. So that'll give me way more room to get in and out of the car. And I can just cut that section off the dash and slide it in and not have to worry about cutting precise holes for the cage. But, all right, well, that's a wrap.
Like, comment, subscribe. If you want to see more, let us know. If not,
Don't.